Welcome to episode 2445 of the Daily Meditation Podcast. I'm Mary Meckley, and I'm honored to be your guide today as you settle yourself down and meditate in today's reflection meditation to give you some mental clarity regarding our theme. Our theme this whole week has been about managing loneliness. You've been exploring a loneliness project where you've had the challenge where every day you reach out and connect. And you can connect in many ways. You can connect with yourself because maybe you enjoy actually being alone. You find a lot of clarity and fulfillment being alone. You might have a lot of interactions with people throughout the day. And so for you, you feel lonely because you feel like you're losing touch with your inner truth. You may feel, as many people do these days, isolated, and you may feel a lack of connection, especially because of the coronavirus pandemic we've been experiencing for coming up on 2 years. You could be surrounded by people and loved ones, but you still feel lonely because you don't feel like you share a similar passion or purpose in life. And this can sometimes be a very debilitating type of loneliness because you can feel like something's wrong with you. Know that meditation is one of the best ways to gain clarity as you navigate loneliness. One point that kept coming up again and again as I was researching loneliness for this series was how loneliness can cloud your judgment. It can actually alter how you perceive the world. And as a result, you can feel that it's harder to pull yourself out of loneliness. Little slights can seem bigger than they actually are, or you may perceive yourself as being rejected when actually you were fully included if you reached out or others knew how you were feeling. So the American Psychological Association found that interventions that addressed false perceptions and negative thoughts worked best in managing loneliness. So remember that it's important to tap into yourself as you meditate every day, to observe how you're interpreting your observations and the world around you. You might be feeling impacted by the foggy glasses of loneliness. So you can actually create a plan for loneliness before you begin to feel lonely. So you may notice that you can't quite pinpoint why you feel a certain way. And this can be at the very beginning stages of loneliness. You can look at your past experiences and figure out when you tend to feel a little less comfortable with your alone time. And notice whether or not you're actually good at being alone. You might notice that you're better at being alone when you're feeling really connected in other areas of your life. And when you don't feel quite so successful or connected, that's when you start to feel alone. So it's as if the other areas of your life either boost your mentality in regard to your loneliness, or you may find you tear yourself down if things around you aren't going so well. So you can see your alone time as an opportunity, as you've explored in the previous episodes, to enjoy those things that you know are true about yourself, hobbies and talents that bring out your inner truth, that allow your unique light to shine. This is a fantastic way to live your life on a regular basis. I invite you now to settle yourself down and get ready to meditate. You're going to reflect back over your week and take a look at how you observe your interactions and how alone you felt. And if you felt it was a healthy aloneness or maybe a more isolated aloneness. So you can observe if loneliness clouded your judgment in regard to how you lived your life this week. I want to share with you from a fellow meditator who reached out. This is from Mia from Orlando, Florida. And Mia reaches out and says, "This week, I noticed how much I compare myself to others. I find this greatly contributes to feelings of loneliness. When I look at my alone time as a special time to do self-care or to explore something new, I find I don't feel alone at all. I feel invigorated." Mia, thank you so much for this important reflection on your own loneliness. As you close your eyes right now and allow yourself to feel aligned with who you are in this moment. Reflect on your unique abilities and talents. Reflect on what you like to do, what feeds your soul. You can never feel lonely when you are aligned with your inner truth. You may even prefer to be alone during these times. You may find that it's when you're expressing your unique talents and abilities, this is what connects you with others in a more authentic way with the world. It may require going a little out of your comfort zone. It may become the best part of your life. Mentally affirm, I choose joy. I choose joy. Notice your breath and notice how you feel. Do you feel a sense of excitement and hope? Reflect back over your week and bring to mind the times this week when you felt connected to others. Maybe you felt connected to others in a crowd or walking down the street because you felt part of something bigger than yourself. When were the times this week when you felt happy being alone? What were you doing? What fulfilled you in your alone time? Now, as you reflect over your week, consider the times when it was difficult to connect with others. What could you have done differently? What will you do next time? Reflect on how you could enjoy spending more time alone. Beautiful. Now allow yourself to sit in stillness and simply be who you are right here, right now. You are so worth slowing down for.